What's up everyone, it's Santi here and welcome to another FPL video on my channel. This is my gameweek24 team selection. So I'm going to walk you through the transfers that I'm looking to make in gameweek24 and how I'm going to set my team up in the game week as well. Now 61 points from gameweek23 saw me drop from 500k to 691k in the world. Not the worst score that could happen. I think the returns from Kevin De Bruyne helped me a little with my rank, because heading into that final match of the game week I was on about 700k, but with those returns it just gave me a little push to end up on about 691. So it's not the worst thing that could happen. The decision to bench Almiron and Ivan Toney looked to be costly because I've got 19 points on my bench. If I had those players in my team, I could have been in about the 80s. Obviously other managers did better than that, but I still think we could have done better in Game 23. We have to look forward and look how we're going to improve with the decisions going forward. Now heading into Game 24, these are the transfers that I'm looking to make. Downgrade Kevin De Bruyne to Gundogan and upgrade Dan Ben to Reece James. So I've decided that I'm actually going to go with Reece James for Game 24. I've got two transfers and I'm going to use both of the transfers because I don't think there's a need for me to save any transfers. These are the decisions that I'm going to make in this game week, and I'll stand by them long term as well. So with De Bruyne, he returned in Game 23, but I think as we return to the Champions League, those Man City players are going to be a bit harder to get the maximum points from, because obviously they might need to get some rest in between matches for the upcoming fixtures. De Bruyne is on a lot of money, and I think downgrading him right now will enable me to bring other players that I can also get points from. So I'm going to downgrade him to Gundogan. Obviously Mahrez and Grealish could have been the go-to options, but I think I'm going to go differential on this one. I'm going to go with Gundogan because I think he looks to be back in the lineup, and I'm hoping that I can get some good points from him as well. So I've downgraded De Bruyne to Gundogan, and then I'll upgrade Dan Burn to Reece James. With Dan Burn, he plays Liverpool this game week, and then he blanks in game week 25, and then he plays against City in 26. I think I've already got Trippier from that Newcastle backline. I think I can switch Dan Burn to another player that's actually got a fixture in 25, and he's got better fixtures coming up. So I'm going to make the switch from Dan Burn to Reece James. Reece James plays at home against Southampton in Game Week 24, and then he's going to play Spurs in Game Week 25, but after that he plays at home against Leeds, and then he's going to go play against Leicester and then Everton. Those are fixtures that Chelsea team looks better defensively, and I'm hoping that I can get some good returns from that as well. So those are the transfers that I'm looking to make heading into Gaming 24. And when I make those transfers, this is how my team should be set up heading into Gaming 24. In goal, I play a Ramsdale who plays away at Aston Villa. In defense, I'll play Trippier who plays at home against Liverpool, Kyle Walker who plays away at Nottingham Forest, Kilman who plays at home against Bournemouth, and Reece James who plays at home against Southampton. So those are some good fixtures for my backline, maybe except that Trippier, because Liverpool look a bit better than they have been, so maybe we might not actually get a clean hit from that Newcastle backline. But with Kyle Walker, Kilman and Reece James, I'm hoping for some good returns from them. In midfield, Mitoma who plays at home against Fulham, Gundogan who plays away against Nottingham Forest, and Rashford who plays at home against Leicester. And up front, I'll play Haaland who plays away at Nottingham Forest, Harry Kane who plays at home against West Ham, and Tony who plays at home against Crystal Palace. On my bench, I've got Almiron who plays at home against Liverpool, Martinelli away at Aston Villa, and Nico Williams who plays at home against Manchester City. So that's how my team should be set up. With Almiron, I think I'll still keep him in the team for this game week. Obviously he's a bit flagged because he's got a wrist injury, and I'm thinking whether they risk him to play against Liverpool when they've got a cup final coming up in the near future. They might actually need him in the cup final, so I'm not really sure he plays against Liverpool. But if it's not bad, even if he plays, Liverpool is not an easy fixture, and Newcastle haven't been the same. But obviously Almiron still returned in game 23, and if it does, then it is what it is. But this is how my team is set up. I could make a change and bring Almiron in maybe and replace Trippier, because I don't think having Trippier in the team is actually going to make a difference because Liverpool look better and obviously they're going to be very attacking. Newcastle conceded against Bournemouth in the previous game week when we expected them to actually have a clean sheet. Against Liverpool, they could actually concede as well, so maybe I could switch Trippier to Amaron, but there's still some time and I need to think about that. But for now, this is how my team should look heading into Game Week 24. Something else that I have to think about is the captaincy for Game Week 24. To be honest, my captaincy is still on Haaland. There's still some fear in me about him playing against Nottingham Forest because maybe Pep could actually decide to rest him because they've got a Champions League coming up and maybe that could be a more difficult fixture. But I think they're on level on points with Arsenal. They can't afford to be dropping any points. Pep could still play Haaland, but then he could actually take him off earlier than expected. So that's something that I have to consider. But as things stand, my captaincy is still on Haaland. Somewhere else that I could go for captaincy is with Rashford. He's in the form of his life and he plays at home against Leicester, one of the worst defense in the league, and obviously we're expecting United to do better in that fixture as well, and if they do, Rashford could actually end up on the score sheet as well. So that somewhere else I could go with a captaincy for Game Week 24, but as things stand, it's on Holland. And the other person that I could consider for captaincy is Harry Kane. He plays at home against West Ham. They will need to give it a push because they lost their previous match against Leicester, and this is a fixture that they could actually try and bounce back from. Harry Kane is someone that I could go to for the captaincy in Game Week 24, but as things stand, my captaincy is on Holland. Let me know in the comments who you're looking to captain in Game Week 24. Are you gonna go against Man City, or you're going to see your captaincy on Haaland? Let me know in the comments. And that's it for this video. If you found the video helpful in any way, don't forget to smash the like. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.